Good morning, good morning, my peeps. All right. So this morning I was started looking at US 30. I was looking at S&P also because I know that Tim Ass is is going to be trading it or whatnot. So S&P let me see. It's still out of VWAP. I don't know if it's going to break it right now, but it's still sitting there. It looked like they were trying to, make it back up to the upside because we have a overnight low for Asian and London. Still came down and they didn't really do too much. Let me see, 330, 330. So for London actually, US 30 actually came back down to the the overnight low for London session. So we're just trying to see where that's going to go from there. If it's going to just bounce off of here and go back up, if this going to be the low for for London, or where we're going to go from there. Um, so for US 30, this is what I was looking at. So we have opening and we make a high, came down to the low about 130, went up reject and came back down to this same specific low for Asian session. So for 30, I'm just watching it. I was in a short. Um, I trailed my TP, I trailed my stop down somewhere around this area. Let me see where. Yeah, so I trailed my stop down. It was somewhere around here that I was at because I went to the gym and came back, and it pulled back and take me out, take out my stop. So I closed out in a small profit. I looking today. I'm just just trying to see what around 7, 8 o'clock, trying to see where the market go from there because we're right now the US 30 is down like 466 points, 466 points. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. Um, gold. Gold is still sitting in that same area since yesterday. Still haven't moved. Let me see. So we still have the same area that I marked off yesterday. It's still making this, slowly climbing its way down. It haven't really did anything, so I didn't really pay attention to it. For oil came down into this area. I was watching it this morning, but I was watching it to bounce off of here back up to the upside. I'm gonna go on the let me go on the 4 hour and see. Yeah, so I marked this off and I was watching it to bounce off of this area, back up to the upside. It's still sitting right here. I know probably the bounce has happened already. Let's see if it's going to do it again. But we're just looking to see if it's going to make higher lows on the way up. Um, yeah, so we have this. So we have this. This close down. So these closing down like this, I mean that it's trying to push up because it's not closing up like that. So what I mean by that when I say closing down like this, I see this, I see this, and I see this. So that's the indication of telling you that the market is trying to push up. But if it was the other way around, you know it was already making its move up. But this right here, the market is trying to push up. That's what Penny was talking about when she said, know your movements and stuff like that just by looking at the chart. And this is one of it right here. Go back to the 30 minutes. This is pulling back. So this is what I would look. This is what I would consider as a pullback on the on the way up. Just like you just didn't know how far it was going to pull back, which it did right here, and then boom, it start moving up or whatever. So yeah. So I mean, for today, um, for oil, I'm looking at the upside for oil. I'm definitely looking at the upside for oil. Um, for US 30, I'm looking at the downside, just trying to see how far they're gonna pull back. We still don't have a actual higher high for London as yet. So I don't know if they're gonna make one before 8 o'clock, or are they just gonna use this location right here. Or are they just gonna use this location right here as their higher high um on position. Let me see. So they haven't make a higher high as yet. So I just want to know if they're going to use this because as you can see, we came down here for Asian, and then we came down here for London. It bounced off of it twice. It still looked, it still looked bearish. So just gonna watch it and see. Like I said, I did a short this morning. We're like around here and came down around this area, came back up and take me out. Um, and I pulled my stop loss down. So I'm just watching it now to see where it's gonna go. That was just me testing the waters, to see if it's gonna create a lower low for London, but it just came back down to Asian lower low and bounced off of it and went back up. So more than likely, it's gonna go right back through it. So I'm just watching and see. Still got time. Still got about like an hour and about 40 minutes. So it's like 6:20 right now. So we got about an hour and 40 minutes just to see where that's gonna go.